Oh, smelly wild dogs you are. Look at you. Sounds like there's a bit of a fight going on in the cave over there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them sitting here. Hey, wild dogs, you stink. Laying in the sun. They don't care about us, that's for sure. Little penguins. Look. Whoop. Never heard of flamingo before. Would you like to say a couple of words for Steve TV? No. Hey, flamingo. Speak. Come on, you're on video. Speak. Hey, come on. Speak. Come on, I heard you before. I know you can speak. Thank you. And again. Come on, one more time. Thank you. Now that I'm going to walk away, you want to talk? And anything else before I go? I know. What do you think about Julia Gillard?
So, homes that we can have. If you can just move away from the rocks, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. And also, like I mentioned, illegal smuggling, unfortunately, is a big threat for these beautiful exotic birds. So if you do decide to get a parrot as a pet, by all means, I do suggest to do it. If you can just move away, please. Thank you. Sorry, just otherwise you're in the flight path of the bird and you may get a little bit scared. Here he comes. Excellent.
What a beautiful bird.
Like I mentioned, if you would like to get a parrot as a pet, they are beautiful to have, but please do so responsibly. And always go through registered breeders. Anyway, guys, I think Manu did quite well today. What do you think? Did everyone enjoy that? Yes. Excellent. Alright, so I'm probably going to make that his last flight for today. And what I'm going to offer all of you to do is you can actually come up nice and close to this beautiful bird. But, before you do, guys, hold it. Okay, I need you all to come up very slowly, very quiet, don't run. And I need you to stay off of the rock area. That's it. Just hold it there. Fantastic. And on behalf of Manu, myself and Kate, I would like to thank you all for coming here to Adelaide Zoo and for coming to the show.
You're watching Steve TV, and this is a cassawary. It stands about, I guess about 3 foot tall, 4 foot tall. It's got a big bone on the top of its head, and if you can see its legs, its feet are bigger than my hands. And in the wild, the way they use their feet and that thing on the top of their head, they can kill a human being. And they can rip your stomach out with those talons. You're so beautiful, aren't you? I wish I could feed you, but it's not part of the law here. Thank you for being on Steve TV. Oh, he's got a red bit on the back of his neck. How gorgeous. Sort of like a short emu. Get a load of the drumsticks on that. You can hear all the birds and stuff. There's aviaries galore here. It's such a beautiful environment, the Adelaide Zoo. I can't show you half of the things that we've seen. A lot of the animals disappear into their burrows as you go past, but that's alright. Some of them are friendly, like this cassawary, aren't you? You're friendly. Do you speak? Bloop, bloop. Do you say anything? Bloop, 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 bloop. No, okay. Don't know if you can see that bird there, but he's huge. He's got big tail feathers like a... Amazing. He comes from Asia. These are the aviaries from Asia. Lots of beautiful birds in there. And it's that time of the day when all the birds are making sound. Oh look, I just noticed that beautiful tree that we're standing under. Amazing. Okay, now I don't know if you can see. I'll zoom in. There's some birds there, basking in the sun. They've got very long legs, and when they sit down, their legs go the opposite way. I don't know what they're called, but they are an Australian bird. Quite timid, quite happy to sit there while we're wandering around their property. It's quite nice in here, isn't it, Mum? You don't know. Water birds. They all seem to like the sun. Oh, look at these little gum nuts. So much wildlife in here, it's amazing. But I love nature. All those there are mushrooms growing in this beautiful garden. There's spiderwebs in there, bamboo trees. This is called Jewels of Asia. It's all the Asian birds. We're going to go and have a look at the pandas again, I think. What an amazing bird. Now I'm going to try and zoom in, folks. Isn't he beautiful? Yes, quack! Hello, Mr. Pelican. You look so good standing there. I'm here at the Adelaide Zoo, as you well know, and this is one of the pandas. I'm not sure whether it's Wang Wang or Feng Feng or Shu Shu or Xing Wang or Wing Wang for the goose's pride. Well, I'm not sure. I'll look at the sign in a minute, but he or she is posing for me right now, so I figure I might as well stand here and take a pic. Got a lovely enclosure. So, is this what it naturally looks like in Japan? I don't think so, but it looks really good here in the Adelaide Zoo. If I was a panda, I'd be quite happy to live here, I think. And I noticed that he's separated from the other pandas, so I wonder what that's all about. Maybe she's pregnant. It was nice of him to come and pose for me. You've been watching Steve TV. All these little Australian doves with the top knots are right here by my feet because I dropped the sausage roll. And so they're all eating the sausage roll. There's about 20 of them. Hello. Gorgeous, are they? Beautiful little creatures. It's a shame that the Australian pigeons have to fight the feral English pigeons for something to eat. So, lovely here at the zoo today. Seagulls coming in. It's gorgeous. The wombat. Hello, Wally. Wally the wombat. Fatso. Hey, Fatso. Wombat's like an Australian version of a bear, I guess. Come on, come say hello. We have a thing here in Australia. We go, make like a wombat. Eats roots and leaves. Think about it. I guess if you're from interstate, roots doesn't mean roots in the ground. Roots is like, roots. Anyway, that was the wombat. It's mid-afternoon and all the animals are hiding from us. Oh, there's another wombat. There's two of them. Up in their little hutch up there. They like to burrow and live inside logs and things. Hello, Mr. Emu. You're on Steve TV. No? There's a policy of no feeding the birds here in the zoo, so we're not allowed to feed you. He's not saying much, neither are you actually. How gorgeous is that wombat over there in that wombat enclosure? Okay, I hope the camera can pick this up. It's a little tiny squirrel monkey, about the size of my fist. He's having something to eat. And he's got a little baby on his neck, which is about the size of my thumb. How gorgeous is that? Pan out so you can see the whole enclosure. The tamerind monkeys. Gorgeous. Oh, I don't know if you can see. That's a big hippopotamus in the water. There's two of them there, just under the water. They come up for air every now and again. They've both gone under. Where is he? Where are you, hippopotami? I don't know, the one's staying over there. Oh, the other one's gone around there now. Okay, we're outside the zoo and I just wanted to show you, this is something that happens in Adelaide all the time, sky rioting. I love Mum, I think they're going to be rioting. Can you see up there, Mum?
Once you get to Adelaide Zoo, did you know zoos SA membership allows you to visit our zoos as often as you like, but it means so much more to the millions of animal species we share this planet with. As a not-for-profit conservation charity, we need people like you to join us and support the important conservation work being undertaken within our zoo and in the wild. So talk to us about the
Love Matt.
today. Together, we can save species from becoming just a memory.
Madge. Matt. May. You finished up there, Crow? Bloody old crow up there making a noise. Anyway, this is me for Steve TV. Just took Mum back to the home. Shut up! Just took Mum back to the home. She started whinging and complaining. And yeah, anyone would think that she was the one that had to push the wheelchair around all day. Me, I'm buggered. From pushing the wheelchair around all day. And they told me it couldn't be done. Well, I proved them wrong, I did it. Anyway, so this has been me for Steve TV here in Aberfoyle Park.